Here we go, guys. There we go on that bluegill. On that bluegill. Oh, this feels like a good fish. Hey YouTube, Garrett here, First Cast Angling. Well guys, we're out on the river this evening. The water's still up pretty good. I'm not able to get to where I'd like to, but I can fish off this steep bank I'm on. I fished off previously this year. I fished off of it, and last year I did pretty good fishing off of it. I caught a few flatheads and stuff, so I got some live bluegills with me, and we got some cut bait. I got some shad, and I got a couple pieces of carp and stuff, but I can't cast very far in front of me because there's a big log laying in the middle, or right in the dead center of this, but I'm just going to drop baits right off the edge because it's pretty deep, and with the water being up, it's even deeper right now. But yeah guys, that's what's going on, so hopefully we can catch some fish, so stay tuned. All right y'all, here's what it looks like. Just a location I fished previously. You know, a lot of my other bank spots I can't get down in right now, and this is about my only option until this water draws. It's actually went down a lot. This actually where I'm standing was all underwater the other day. So it's went down a lot, and it's actually fishable right now, so it's looking pretty good. You know, it's muddy. The water's warmed up a lot and stuff. We got that nice current seam going in. We got the log laying in the bottom. Like I said, we're just gonna drop baits right off the edge and just let them sit there. This is a pretty deep spot, so if there's anything, you know, swimming along the edge and stuff, they'll snatch that bait. But yeah guys, that's what's going on. So let's get some shad here cut up for this one pole. I'm just gonna throw a small piece of shad out. Then this evening we'll throw a bigger piece. Cut that head off. Maybe there's a little flathead down there, or a little blue somewhere. And we got some live bluegill up here too. Yeah, some real nice live bluegill in here. Big ones. Yep, they're down in there. I got I think there's 5 of them in there. Yep. More than enough to last for a little night fishing trip. I really hope we can lock into some, because this will be the second time I've night fished this year, and I'm pretty excited. Let's go ahead and get this one out. I'm gonna put some new line on this pole here soon. I use, in case any of y'all ever wonder, I use 60-pound on all my rods. 60-pound main line, and then these are 30-pound metal leaders, and I'm telling you right now, these things are strong. I used to not use a lot of metal leaders, but they're pretty easy to, you know, to assemble. All I gotta do is just, you know, tie my put my no-roll sinker on, and then tie the leader right up. You know, I don't have to tie any extra line and stuff. But pretty cool. It works for me. I mean, you guys see these flatheads and blues that I catch on these poles all the time, so, and they do good, so y'all know it works. Just some people do stuff different, and you know, that's fine. That's the whole point of fishing. If everybody did it the same way, it wouldn't be fun. All right, I'm gonna drop this right down here on the edge. Just like that. All right, that's at the bottom. Let's go ahead and get a live bluegill out. A bunch of bait fish swimming right here at the top of the water. I do got to be careful because of that snag down there. I'm not going to throw this pole very far. I'm just going to drop it, like I said, just like how I did this one, just right at the edge. Just going to drop it right at the edge here. Just like that. The poles are out. Baits are out. Now we just play that waiting game. Hopefully a big old flathead or a blue comes strolling through here or something. We ain't got no night crawlers, so hopefully we won't have to deal with too many drum. Well, we shouldn't have to at all. I've never caught any on cut bait, drum, and live bait, so. I think you can catch a drum on live bait though. If you had some minnows or something, maybe they would probably hit it. But we're after some catfish, and only catfish, so. Hopefully we can luck into one here in a little bit. I'd like to get one while it's daylight. That would be cool too. Hopefully they're strolling through here. The water is still up a little bit more than I would like it to be. I'd like to fish one of my other spots, but I can't because the water's up so high. Can't get down in there, it's underwater, but haven't had the best of options for bank fishing right now, because on this river particular, because we've been getting a lot of rain, a lot of that spring rain and stuff. But I tell you what, it's a good time to fish when the water's up for channels, blues, and flatheads. I mean, you can't really ask for a better time to be out when the water's up. All right, guys, well, I'm gonna go ahead and turn this camera off and sit down and wait and see what happens. Hopefully we start getting on some action pretty quick, or get at least one fish before daylight, before it gets too dark. But we're all gonna be doing some night fishing. I got all my night fishing gear and stuff, so you guys will be able to see everything that's going down and whatnot, so it'll be pretty cool. All right, guys, well, I'll get back to you here in a bit. Here we go, guys. There we go, fish on that live bluegill. I gotta keep them out of them logs. On that live bluegill. What is that? Oh, it's a Bluecat. Man, I cannot believe he fit that whole bluegill in his mouth. It's not, I mean, it's a nice Bluecat, but he's not a giant. I cannot believe that, guys. I think I'm recording, I hope so. Yeah, okay, good. Had to hurry up and get him out of them logs. I felt him rubbing in them. Or, yeah, it's a small blue, but let's get him in there. Now, he ain't a bad blue. Hit that, I want you guys to see us once I get this fish up here. No. I mean, you see him, he's not a giant blue, but we'll take him. But I cannot believe he fit that. That goes to show you guys, it don't matter the size of the bait you use. That was a pretty big bluegill I put on there, and this is about a 6 or 7 pound Bluecat. And that goes to show you, you don't need, or that they can put them, these catfish can put them big baits in their mouth no matter the size. That's cool. Look at that, it's still hanging out of his mouth. Hey, man, he ate the heck out of it. That's pretty cool, guys. Well, there we go, first fish. Heck yeah, man. Let's get this hook out of here. Come on, man. There we go. Set this over here. I'll let him take that bluegill because it's about shot. Well, there we go, guys, a little Bluecat. Heck yeah. I'm all fired up. All right, I'm gonna get my camera on my tripod, guys, and I'll let you check them out. All right, guys, here's this Bluecat. Yeah, that's a good looking blue. Yeah, he's about a 6 or 7 pounder, somewhere around there. But look at that bluegill, guys, hanging out of his mouth. That's how big the bluegill was, and it's still stuck in his mouth. Look at him. He's making them grunting noises, but yeah, I can't believe that. That just goes to show you it don't matter. There's not a bait too big for these catfish. That's cool. But yeah, that's the first, step back here a little bit. That's the first first fish so far in this spot. Pretty cool. Listen at him. All right, guys, well, I'm gonna get a picture of him and let him go, and we're gonna throw another live bluegill down there. Hopefully we can catch another one like this, or a bigger one, or some flatheads too. That'd be cool. All right, guys, we're gonna let this Bluecat go. Find a good place to release him here without falling in the water. There here by these rocks looks pretty good. Yeah, it's a good looking blue. Real nice blue cat. Oh yeah, he's ready. There he goes. Yeah, that was wild. Just, you guys seen, I just dropped it right off the edge here. That's really deep down there, so these fish, they come up out of that real deep. I gotta fix my pole. Some limbs falling into it or running into the line. Here we go. All right, guys. I'm gonna get another bluegill out, and we're gonna drop it right back down in that hole. See what else we can pull out of there. Oh, sit still, bud. Come on now. He is mad. Yeah, look how big this bluegill is. I mean, palm size, and that Bluecat put that thing right in his mouth. Pretty impressive. All right, let's drop it right back down there in that hole. There we go. All right. There we go, it's back down there. Not very far, just right off the edge, right along that seam, and I'm on the back side of that log, so if I cast anywhere out in front of, like if I was to cast right in the middle of that seam, guys, right here where the water's boiling, if I'd have cast right in the middle of that, I would be right on top of that log. It's just a big old submerged log laying down there, and these fish, they like to come up out of it, or you know, they like to come up in there in this deep hole and lay beside it and stuff. But it's pretty cool. Here we go, guys, on that shad. There we go. Oh, he came off. No. He let go of it. Oh man, that was quick. I just turned the camera off, was just talking. Nothing, didn't hit that shad, and I just had a bite on it. And it was, I'm surprised he didn't hook himself. It was bending the heck out of the pole. Let's get it back down there. Caught me off guard. I was sitting over here doing something else. Per usual, that's how it goes. That was a pretty good little hit too. I'm really surprised it didn't hook itself. When I tried to set the hook on it, and he was on there for a minute, he took it more towards that log a little bit, so it may have been a little flathead, I don't know. Well, we threw it back down there, so maybe he'll come back, or another one. That was exciting for a minute. All right, guys. I will get back to you if we actually get a fish on this time, or we're getting some action. There we go, guys. There we go, on that bluegill. On that bluegill, oh, this feels like a good fish. Nice Bluecat this time, guys. Yeah, that's a real nice blue there. Heck yeah. On the live bluegill again. Man. Yeah, that's a real nice blue. Let's get him in. So, it's a quick fight, but dandy of a blue. Oh, here we go, we got him. Heck yeah. Nice Bluecat. Another nice blue. This one's a lot bigger than the first one. Oh, let's get him up here. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a dandy there, y'all. That is a dandy blue. Man, he liked to pull the heck out of that pole. All right. Oh, all right, simmer down, bud. He is mad. Man, the blue cats are tearing up the live bluegill, guys. I think I got one that's starting to die in there, and he's probably already dead by now. That means I only got 2 left, and we ain't even got to nighttime yet. I mean, it's a good thing I got cut bait, but really, we'll probably throw one more live bluegill out while it's still daylight, and then we'll probably save one till it gets you know, when it's dark time. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna get this I'm gonna put this camera on my tripod, and I'll let you guys check his fish out. That's a real nice blue. All right, guys, here's this blue cat. He's mad too. All right, bud, hold on. Let me get a hold of you here so I can show the folks here. Look at that, guys. That's a real nice blue there. He this fish, I'll probably weigh him just for the heck of it, because he's got some weight on him. He's probably a 10-pounder, somewhere around there, but that's a real nice blue, guys. Hit another big live bluegill. Ain't nothing touching that shad, guys. I don't know. They're wanting the live bluegill today, but this is awesome, guys. Just dropping these baits right off the edge. You know, I'm not. The fights ain't very long because it's just right off the bank. But when you get one, you know, it's this size, the fight's a little better. But this is fun, guys. Yep, there it is. Real nice blue cat. All right, we're gonna let him go. All right, y'all, we're gonna let this fish go over here where we let the other one go earlier. He's a little muddy on this side. It's a nice blue cat. He was almost 8 pounds. It's like 790 some, like 98 I think it was actually. But yeah, nice looking blue. I mean, he fought like a blue cat. There was a fish or something right here by the bank. Yeah, it's a dandy blue. Just got a hold of my thumb. Oh, there he goes. There it went. These blue cats are tearing up these bluegill. Like I said, there's 3 left over there, but one of them's starting to die. And I've got 2 good ones, lively ones. I'm gonna throw one more lively one out. And if we get another blue like that, or a flathead this time, I'm gonna wait until dark, or almost dark, to throw another one out. It's been a little bit since we got on another one, but that right there was a good one. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna get this area cleaned up and throw another bluegill down there. All right. That's a nice lively bluegill here. Got this aerator way back here so y'all don't have to hear it up close and stuff when I'm reeling in the fish. Another nice lively one. I'm just gonna drop it right back in that hole and see if another decent blue comes through. All right, here we go. Yes, the daytime, guys, has turned out pretty good. It's been pretty fun out here. 2 blues so far. That's the biggest blue I've caught on that new pole and stuff. It's pretty exciting. But yeah, I'm gonna cut up another fresh shad on this pole. I'm gonna throw it down there and whatnot. All right. All right, guys, got all fresh bait out. Now we just play the waiting game again. See if any more decent fish are gonna come strolling up through here. Guys, you can see right here what I'm fishing, which I've showed you before, but that seam cuts in right here, and this is just a real deep pool. You know, it's got that big submerged log laying down here in the bottom of it, and I'm just dropping baits off right along the back side of that log and right along the edge of that seam. And, you know, all them Bluecats, they've been coming out of this general area right now, so they're probably swimming upstream in that fast current, and they just so happen to come up in this deep, slower water, and you know, they're running into my bait. So, and they're not just going to leave it. If they're hungry, they're going to snatch it up. That's what they've been doing. So hopefully they keep doing that. All right, guys. Well, I will get back to you when we're getting some more action, or if we get us another decent fish on again. All right, y'all, a little update here. We ain't got on no more fish yet since that last blue. Ain't really had no bites yet either. Kind of slowed down, but maybe we'll luck into one more before it gets fully dark. We'll sit out for a little bit after dark and see how the bite is. And if we start catching them again, we'll sit here as long as we can while we're catching them. Fish jumping right in front of me. There's been minnows, guys. I've been watching minnows swim through here, and bigger fish chase them. So it's probably white bass or hybrids or something down there chasing them, some kind of bass or something. But they've been getting chased like crazy, or it might be crappie chasing them too. And I've seen some big stuff come up and move around. That big old beaver earlier, that was pretty cool. He went downstream once, and he was farther on out in the middle of the river. And then I look over to my left, and I hear he come up under this tree. He was coming right through here. Pretty cool. See all kinds of wild nature out here, y'all. Sometimes there's I ain't seen them in a while. They must have either moved on or they're hidden somewhere, but you'll be out here and you'll see a couple bald eagles. They like to fly through here. There's they got a couple nests somewhere along this river in this area. Yeah, there's some fish jumping pretty good. Maybe we'll luck into another one. It'd be cool. Been a good day though. The daytime has been good. We got two nice blues, and just had a good time being out here. So, all right, y'all. Well, I will get back to you when we're getting some action, or if we got the next fish on. Getting some action, guys, on the shad head, or the shad chunk. We got it, whatever it is. There we go, fish on, guys. Keep them away from that log. Oh, he's mad, whatever it is. I think we got a Channelcat this time. I think that's what that is. Gee. Yeah, that's a pretty nice Channelcat. All right. He is mad. Hit that shad head, or I keep saying shad head, that chunk bait. Need to try to get him over this way. Oh, he's swimming right through all that brush. He don't even care. Man, this Channelcat is digging, guys. I mean, he's a mad one. Must be oh, don't get him my other pole. There we go. Let's get this net and get him. Yeah, he's digging like crazy. He did not want to be hooked. Come on, get in the net. There we go. All right, here we go, guys. Ugh. Pretty nice channel cat. I'm all tangled up here. Yeah, he's a good looking channel cat. All right, pretty cool. I'm gonna have to get my lantern turned on so you guys can see him better. All right, let's get this stuff set up. All right, y'all, I'll show you this channel cat. Hope y'all can see me well. It's a solo trip tonight. Ain't got nobody hold the light for me. Oh, all right, come on. Yeah, it's a good looking channel cat. Yeah, it's not a bad one. He's mad too, and I can't believe how much he was digging for, you know, he's 5 or 6 pounder, but he was mad and hit that shad chunk bait, so we're gonna throw another piece of that down there and see if we can't get on something else. But yeah, that's the 3rd fish for the trip so far, and it's getting dark, so hopefully we can get on some more for you. All right, I'm gonna go let him go. All right, guys, we're gonna let this feller go. He got all dirty rolling up here in the mud. See if I can't get down here and let him go without sliding in all this mud. Yep, I'm gonna slide right there. I guess we'll keep going where we've been going. Ow, he just clamped down on my thumb. I'm glad I had the glove on. That would have hurt like heck. Get out there, bud. There he goes. All right. Well, there we go, guys. 3rd fish. Let's up another piece of shad here. There's that live bluegill that I had earlier. He died a little bit after I was here, or when I first got here. Kind of sucked because he was a nice one, but it happens. All right, let's get this back out there. There we go. In case some of y'all wonder, I've had people ask me what that white thing is I put on my line when I'm night fishing, guys. I usually put that little white thing, it's just a piece of styrofoam. I usually put it on there because this pole don't have a clicker, and when it's dark and I can't see the line, or you know, the line go off, and if a decent fish is on it, that's how I knew that channel cat was on there. I just saw it just dragging down the bank, but I do that as a clicker, I guess, you know, just to see when I'm getting the bite. It works good. I've done it for years, so when I've had poles that don't have clickers and stuff on them. All right, guys, well, we're gonna sit here and wait again. Nothing ain't hit the live bluegill yet that I got out there. Still got that one I put on after I caught that Bluecat, so hopefully another blue or a big flathead takes it here in a bit. All right, guys, I will get back to you when we're getting some more action, or if we got another fish on. Getting some action on the cut bait again, guys. Let's set it back down for a minute. Pulled my drag a little bit. There's definitely something down there interesting. All right, y'all. Well, we ain't got on no more fish yet, but we're gonna go ahead and get ready and pack it up and get out of here. It's getting pretty late and I'm getting pretty tired, but it's been a fun day out here. I mean, during the day we got on them 2 nice blues and then got that nice Channelcat. So I mean, we ain't skunked and we had a pretty successful trip out here. So we almost got the catfish trifecta. If we'd have got us a flathead, we would have, but we came really close. But, well, I reckon I'm gonna turn this camera off, guys, and pack it up and get out of here, but it's been fun. All right, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and wrap things up here for you. It's a pretty good trip, guys. Glad to take y'all out there with me, and y'all got to see 3 nice catfish. Finally, only caught catfish on the fishing trip, which was pretty cool. You know, I didn't bring night crawlers with me, so I wouldn't have to deal with drum and stuff, but it was definitely a pretty fun time out there. You know, got 2 blues and got that nice Channelcat, and we almost got the catfish trifecta, they call it, when you catch 3 catfish of the 3 different species and stuff. So we came close. I was hoping we would have, but you know, at least we got on some blues and the Channelcat and stuff. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up for you. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And yeah, we'll see you on the next fishing adventure.